Does home insurance pay for your plumbing repairs? What does your policy say? Because I've got a list here of things that insurance companies are starting to try to cut out. And water damage is a big one. And as a plumber, that's when we get to deal with people with the biggest problems. I actually got called over to a house because a lady had a leak. Now, the thing is, she had another plumbing company come out and fix a leak. Not once, but twice. Now, this was in the same spot, but they told her it was 2 different leaks so they could charge her an additional time. Now, from what I saw when I got there, I couldn't tell there was ever a second repair made, but I could tell it was shoddy work, whichever way you looked at it. Now, I normally don't trash other plumbers, and I'm not going to say the name of the company or anything like that, but there's certain fittings you don't use under slabs. There's certain things you don't do under slabs, and the way they had done this work just really made me question the problem. So we fixed that leak. While we're there, we realized there's another leak on the sewer line. And we realized it because we were testing the water line that we had repaired and ran it down a drain. So what kind of problems have you had at home that might lead to finding other issues? Because at the end of the day, we want to find out, does the plumbing company know what they're doing? Are they doing it right? But better than that, is the insurance company going to pay for it? By testing this water line, we see a leak in the sewer line. And unfortunately, it's in the concrete beam. So this is not going to be an easy fix. So we talked to the homeowner and explained everything. We got the water line working like it's supposed to work. Then the problem is there's a leak on the sewer. So I asked them, do you want us to fix this? If it's a bathroom you don't use often, you may never have a problem. You may not have a problem for a long line. What option would you like to choose? They wanted us to go ahead and fix it. So we did. We chipped out concrete. We had them get the foundation company back out there to look. Do they need to do more pure work? What do they need to do? And guys, if you're a homeowner and you ever have to have work done like this and you've had foundation work done, make sure you contact the foundation company, get them out there. If you're a plumber, recommend it to your customer. It's being transparent with them and it helps your customer in the long run. So here's the deal. We got the insurance company involved because I explained to her, look, we fixed this. And after we fixed that, they asked us, well, just go ahead and test the rest of the house. And we did. Guys, there were multiple breaks in multiple areas. Luckily for her, she was covered. And this is a neat story because I literally got a call from her 2 days ago saying, hey, look, I just want to tell you, thank you for what you do. And guys, I don't do anything that any plumber or plumbing company should not do. What I did is I communicated with her insurance company. I communicated with her claims adjuster. I communicated with her and her husband and let them know every single step, every detail that we were doing. Why? That way she can communicate with the insurance company as she needs to. A lot of times when people first call me and they say, hey, I'm having water come up under my floor or through my floor, I always tell them you may want to call your insurance company, maybe just your agent, and ask your agent, say, look, if I were to have water come up through my floor, and I'm not saying I do, but would I be covered? And put it that way because if you don't have a plumbing problem and there's water coming up just because of the rain or something, and you call your insurance company, they can still report that as a water claim, as a damage to your house. Even if they never write you a check for a penny, they can do that. And I know because I've seen it. So look, guys, I'm not an insurance agent and I'm not going to tell you what can or can't be done. I'm not an insurance company, so I'm not going to tell you what can or can't be done. But here's what I'm going to tell you is I've seen people that think they're covered for certain things and they're not. I've seen people that don't think they're covered for certain things, and they are. But guys, when you're dealing with a plumbing company and you've got issues like this, you want a plumber that understands the insurance lingo. And what I mean is be able to tell them exactly what they did and make it clear to that insurance person. And the reason being is a lot of times insurance companies will pay for things and they'll pay for it happily. And it's really funny because I called her 2 days before she called me 2 days ago and said, look, I just talked to your insurance company and I really think they're going to try to help you. I said, I explained everything we did, explained why we did it, explained why we tested the way we did, why we went in, where we went in, why we tunneled as far as we did. I explained every step of the way to the insurance company and she understood it. And she literally told me, Roger, thank you for explaining things to me the way you did. Because not only did I explain it to her, I sent her drawings and diagrams. And don't get me wrong, I did that with my homeowner's permission, but I was able to send them the information that we gathered along the way. Pictures, drawings, details that maybe most plumbing companies say, look, we didn't take a lot of pictures. We didn't do that. I don't know. I just know what we do. But guys, here's the thing. I can't tell you what your house is covered for, but your insurance agent can. So call your insurance agent and communicate with them. Ask your insurance agent, hey, if I had this problem, am I covered? And guys, there's a lot of things that they like to leave out of the policy. Water damage is one. Earthquakes is one. There's a lot of things they want to leave out. But guys, here in North Central Texas, these are problems that we face all the time. We didn't just become the slab leak detection specialist because we thought it sounded cool. That is something that happens a lot in our industry. And we knew if we're going to be one of the best plumbing companies around, we have to learn to do this better than anybody else. So when you've got a problem too, think about that. Are you calling the right plumbing company? And look, I'm not telling you to call me, but what I'm telling you is all plumbing companies don't do things the same way. You want to make sure that you're calling a company that knows how to talk to the insurance company and is doing things the correct way, getting things inspected, getting an engineer if you need to, testing properly and documenting everything. Insurance companies are in the business to make money. It's what they do. Giving you their money, because once you give it to them, it's theirs. But giving you their money is not something they want to do. But there are some companies that are doing a fantastic job. And what I will tell you is USAA is the company that was her insurance company. And I cannot tell you how impressed I was by them. Not just in this time, but in the past. I've had to deal with them multiple times, and they really want to take care of their people. And that is phenomenal. I will put in this disclaimer. I don't know that USAA does right on every single project they do, but I will tell you on this one and others that I've worked with on them in the past, they have gone above and beyond what most people would expect from an insurance company. USAA, thank you for making my job easier. You made me look good for just doing what all plumbers should do. Also, on the other hand, I've seen insurance companies that just tell people flat out, you're not covered. Well, can you explain why? We don't have to. It's not in your policy. In the days when some companies are really stepping up, trying to improve customer service, some companies really don't care at all. And I hate to say that, but it's true. So start asking your insurance agent what you're covered for. If you're covered for it, man, you're really going to enjoy it later. Maybe not. Hopefully you never need it. And that's the good thing about insurance. We buy it, but man, we hope we never need it. So USAA, man, you've got my respect. Very proud of y'all for what you did and the way you did it. I hope more customers get y'all and use y'all because y'all do take care of your people. So ask your agent what you're covered for. Does insurance cover all plumbing? No. But only your agent knows if you're covered. Your plumber can't tell you. So find out. If you've ever had to file a claim about water for a slab leak, leak detection, anything at all like that, do me a favor. Leave a comment down below. Let me know and tell us how it worked out for you. I'm Roger Wakefield, Lead AP, the expert plumber. I'll see you in the next video if you don't get flushed.